I got into uni in Melbourne. Hey, so today is Tuesday the 21st of January, and I found out last Wednesday that I got into uni in Melbourne. So after deliberating and having chats with my boss and my family, I have decided that I am going to go. So I've booked a flight already on the 17th of February. I am flying to Melbourne. Class starts on the 24th of February. And I will finally be studying a Bachelor of Nursing, which I've been trying to get into for, a little over a year now, and nowhere in WA would take me, and Murdoch was being a pain in the bum and wouldn't let me change degrees. So I'm going to drop out of Murdoch, move to Melbourne, and study over there. So today we are headed to my storage unit, which I put everything in before I went to Canada, and yeah, I've got to sort through it, decide what I'm keeping, what I'm not, and then of what I'm keeping, what's going to stay in storage and what's coming with me to Melbourne, and then I've got to donate everything that I'm not keeping. So, yeah, this is going to be 3 crazy weeks. So I've got a milkshake, some water and a snack, and let's get this shit sorted. Okay, so I've got to sort through all of this stuff here. Not the exercise ball, that belongs to my grandma. But decide what I'm keeping, what I'm chucking, what's going back into storage. I've got to post ads on Facebook Marketplace for my furniture. And yeah, sort through all this stuff. Hopefully get it all done today. If not, I'll probably come in on Thursday before work. So today is Saturday. I leave on Monday. And I have drastically been procrastinating finishing my packing. All of this stuff here needs to all be closed up. These suitcases need to be closed up. I've got laundry on the washing line. I have things in the bedroom I'm living in. So yeah, today's challenge is to deal with all of this. So yeah, so the plan for tomorrow is I'm going out for a walk with my best friend and her dog. I'm then going to brunch with my best friend, my mum and my sister. My grandma's then coming and we're taking all of my luggage to her house because I'm staying at her house tomorrow night. Going to work, she's then picking me up from work, going back to her house, shower, change, all the things, go to bed, hopefully get some sleep to head to the airport. We've got to leave about 5:30 tomorrow on Monday morning because my flight is at 7:55, but I need to go to Qantas Freight first and drop off and deal with all of that. So we're allowing extra time to go to that and deal with that, and then head to the airport and check in, and hopefully I'll be checking in, checking my luggage and all that about 6:30, so that gives me a little over an hour, just because I don't like to be late. Missed a flight once, won't do it again. So, yes. Yeah, so that's the plan at the moment. I've got to finish tidying up, and there's a few last minute things I still need to pack, but essentially it is all done. The poor cat, he's not very happy with me because he knows I'm also ditching him, so his mum left him for 6 weeks to go on her holiday. I've been here cat sitting, but now I'm leaving before mum gets back, so he's not impressed. But yeah, what can you do? Okay, so it's now later on Saturday, and I think I am all packed. So I have my 2 suitcases here, my carry-on and my personal item, my tub of stuff that's getting freighted. That's all rubbish. There's a few other bits and pieces I need to deal with. And then tomorrow I'll just have to pack the clothes that I wear tomorrow because I'm going out in the morning and then working in the evening. So I'll have to pack all of that and all that. so I feel like I've been very bad with making this vlog. But essentially, in January, I found out that I got into uni at the University of Victoria, St Albans, to do nursing, which is what I really, really want to do. And so I had to spend a couple of days like, am I gonna go? And I decided to go. So I had a month to pack up all my stuff, pack up my storage unit again and get rid of everything that was in there, plan, like, move my job, get all the things I needed and, like, find a place to live and move here. So it has happened. I have done it. Today I flew to Melbourne. I now live in Melbourne, which is crazy because I've never not lived in Western Australia. And when I didn't live in Perth, like, it wasn't even that far. I was still in Perth, like, every week. So yeah, this is a new exciting adventure and I'm excited. But yes, I just came to a new place. I've signed my lease. I've met a couple of my new housemates. Met like the one of the two managers that manage this giant share house. There's like 7 rooms or something and we all just live here. So yes, I'm gonna get unpacking and watch some Netflix because that makes everything less boring, and hopefully I'm gonna love it here and hopefully I'm gonna like doing nursing. We'll find out because I just uprooted my whole life to do it, so let's hope. Okay, so I'm literally like the world's worst vlogger, but I'll try to get better at that. But anyway, today I trekked it out to the other side of Melbourne to where I thought I was going to be working. But because it's such a trek and the new manager that would be my boss found that out, he was like, absolutely not, I can't have that. Let me get you in a store that's a bit closer to where you live. So job is now unofficial again, but we'll sort that out. I just went back out to the airport and picked up my freight tub from Qantas. So I need to unpack that. Plus I went to the shops and got a few other bits and pieces for my room. Pick up a few more tomorrow. There's only so much one girl can carry on the bus. But now the plan today is, well, this evening, it's currently like 8 PM. It does not look like it is 8 PM, but it is 8 PM. I'm gonna unpack my tub. I'm gonna sort out all my little bits and pieces, and then I'm gonna start looking at uni stuff because I have orientation on Thursday and I want to sort of have a lowdown of, like, you know, what I can see on the online VU Collaborate it's called. So that's the plan for tonight. Gonna put some Netflix on and get unpacking. Okay, so it is now 10:40. I didn't actually get to unpacking my tub. It's still here. But I did get to doing some. So I went through the unit guide for my first unit and I wrote out the assessments and the learning outcomes and all of that. And then I had a look at what is required before class starts on Monday, and there are 3 modules that need to be done. So I started the first one, but it requires a lot more than I thought it did, and I am exhausted, even though I didn't do much today. So I'm gonna head to bed, get some sleep, and tomorrow I'm actually meeting up for lunch with one of my friends from Perth, ironically. She happens to be in Melbourne for a holiday. I now live here, so we're going to catch up. So I may get to do some more of this in the morning, but I am not a morning person, so we are not going to get our hopes up on that. But we'll see how we go tomorrow. Okay, so it is now Wednesday. It is 11:15 in the morning. I've been up since about 9:45. I have unpacked my box. So my box is now up there, all empty. Wardrobe is filled. So yeah, in a couple of minutes I'm about to head off and go meet my friend Michelle from Perth and her boyfriend, and we're going to have some lunch. Then we're going to go grocery shopping because I have 0 groceries. And then yeah, I'll probably come back and finish off some of that uni stuff I need to do, finish sorting out my room and where everything goes. And yeah, that's how the rest of the day is going to go. Okay, so it's now 9:30 at night. World's worst vlogger, again. I did vlog a little bit of my day, so any footage will be inserted here. But essentially I went and met my friend from Perth and her boyfriend. We went and we had really good ramen, and I'm really upset because this really good ramen place is nowhere near my house. So now my current favourite ramen place in Melbourne, even though it's the only place I've tried, is an hour and a half away on trains and trams and buses and all that stuff. So not loving that. We then did catch a tram back into the city and went for a little wander around Flinders Street, and actually went to the other side of Flinders Street station where Yarra River is and went for a little wander. Found a cute little like bar with like couch bed things. I don't know, it was cute, weird to describe. So we sat and we had a drink and we were like just chatting, and it was really good. And I haven't seen Michelle in probably 3-4 years, never met her boyfriend, but get along with both of them as if I've known them all for years, and you know, we were just chatting like we saw each other yesterday, so it was really great. I then left them because they had dinner plans with someone else. I went to do grocery shopping and spent way too much money on groceries, and then had to get an Uber home because it was too heavy for me to carry. Thankfully I did just go to my local grocery store. Yeah, I've been home like probably an hour and a bit now, and I have not started doing any of my study, which I should probably start doing. And then I'm gonna head to bed. I'm gonna try and get a decent amount of sleep because I have orientation tomorrow and I'm going to a concert tomorrow night. So I want to try and get a decent amount of sleep today. So that's the plan. Yeah, so I also discovered that my local Woolies is open till midnight. That's not a thing in Perth. Like, and I don't even live near the CBD. Like, I'm out in the suburbs. Like, I'm out quite a distance. And my local Woolies is open till midnight. That's cool. Just casually. And the Coles and the Woolies in the city that I did see are open 24 hours. And there's a 24-hour subway. Like a 24-hour subway, what is this? So far I kind of like Melbourne. But we shall see how everything goes. So yes, I'm gonna go try and get some study done. I'm gonna have a shower and I'm gonna head to bed so that I can wake up and go to orientation tomorrow morning and see my campus for the first time.
Good morning. So now it is Thursday. I apologise for my voice and my face. I am actually sick. I got really bad hay fever yesterday and I couldn't sleep at all, and now I'm pretty sure I have a cold because my body's just not prepared for winter weather, because it's supposed to be the middle of summer, but it's been like in the low to high teens all week. I don't think it's hit above 20 degrees since I got here, so that's fun. But yes, it is just after 9 a.m. I am on campus. I thought orientation was 9 a.m, started at 9 a.m, but it turns out it starts at 11. So they must have updated the times on the website and I just didn't notice, and so now I'm here 2 hours early. So I have my laptop, so I'm probably just going to chill in the library because there's not really anything happening on campus till 11, unless you have class already, which obviously I don't till next week. So I'm just going to hang out. I've got a few a few pre-class things I need to do before class starts on Monday, so I might as well start work on them now. So yeah, so I'm going to sit here in the library and do some of that, probably watch YouTube or Netflix, I don't know, we'll see what happens.
Okay, so I just got home from orientation, and it turns out I was right. Orientation was at 9 o'clock. There was some lecture, big talk thing that I missed because I got there for 9 o'clock, and then I went on to the VU website to see what room I was supposed to be in, and it said everything started at 11. So I was like, oh, okay, annoyed, whatever. Went and sat in the library for 2 hours, came out just before 11 to go find it, and then there were these whole people coming out of a lecture theatre, and it turns out the lecture started at 9. So I did miss all of it, but I went in and I spoke to some of the unit coordinators and some of the lecturers, and they essentially, it was just to, make sure I have access and I'm on the online system, make sure I've enrolled in units, make sure I have my student email set up, because they only email your student email, they don't email your personal one, which I've all set up already. And then it was just basic things, which, having already been at uni for 3 years technically, I already know. So I missed orientation, they missed the orientation lecture, but didn't actually miss any information because it's all just stuff I know. So I sort of wandered around a little bit, saw the stalls and whatever. I signed up for the Nursing Students Association, and actually I'm going to be on their committee because they need an events coordinator, and that's what I did with Master at Murdoch. So actually really keen to start that, and I can't wait to meet all the rest of the committee and all that. I did try on my scrubs, so I know what size I want. I'm just going to go online and order them. I could have bought them there, but there was a huge ass line and they were selling out of sizes, so they just recommended it's the same price just to go online anyway and order them. So I'm just going to do that, and that way I guarantee I get the size I want and I don't have to buy half, have a stuff around with that. And also I think they said they have Afterpay online, which is really convenient, so I'm going to look into that. And then I was talking to another couple of nursing students, and they recommended some things that I get, and they all recommended you do it online. You don't get it at the VU bookshops, because you can get it on eBay or Amazon or something way cheaper than they sell it in the bookstores. I'm potentially going to have a nap because I'm tired and I have to go to a concert later, so I need to be awake. Because guess who didn't sleep last night? Also, I have a cold. I am the world's worst Australian. I get colds in the middle of summer. Keeping in mind, in Perth, where I have just been living for 22 years, it is like 35 degrees pretty much the whole time. Here in Melbourne, it is like in the high teens. Like, I don't think it's hit more than 20 degrees since I got here. So me and my cold are gonna rest and relax, and then on my way to the concert tonight, I'm gonna stop by a pharmacy and get some cold and flu and some Panadol, so hopefully I can get rid of all this stuffy. Anyways, we're gonna hop online and sort out all the things I need to sort out. Scrubs ordered.
Save it, load it, check it, rewrite it, plug it, play it, burn it, rip it, drag and drop it, zip unzip it, lock it, fade it, call it, find it, view it, code it, jam it, lock it, so if it's more than pause it, click it, cross it, crack it, switch up, turn it, name it, read it, tune it, print it, scan it, save it, rename it, touch it, bring it, pay it, watch it, simple logic. One more time. Yeah, want it everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I hate to see you wait. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes.
How are you doing? You guys, we are so excited to be back in Australia. We love this beautiful country so much. We haven't been here since 2016. So it's been a second, but we came back. We're excited to be back. We've been looking forward to the show for a while now. Before we move the show along, I'm going to introduce the band very quickly. Every single beat you hear is from our beatboxer, Kevin Alushala. We have our stunning, the amazing Mitchell Grassi, everyone. Give it up for our beautiful and amazing alto soprano, Kristen Maldonado. And you guys, you have to get it up for our bass man. It's his first time touring in Australia, Matt Sallee, everyone. And I am the baritone of the group, and my name is Scott. Thank you, Australia, for being so amazing. We love Melbourne so much.
Tell me something more. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void?
I see a little silhouette of a mind. Scaramouche, when you do the fandango. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, 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 Figaro. If you come, just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled key, composing hallelujah.
Okay, so now I've finally been to a music concert. I had so much fun. So, the evening started with I met Michelle and Galvin, her boyfriend, out for what ended up being a very fancy dinner. I didn't mean to book a really fancy restaurant, but I did. But it was okay because we all like Italian food, so it was nice, it was fancy, like, treat yourself. And then we went over to the concert. We had dinner like not too far from the arena. Stood in the merch line for actually a lot less time than we thought we were going to. Got merch. So I got like the tour tee, which I'll show you later, but got the tour tee. And then we went sat, and I obviously didn't know Michelle and Galvin were going at the time I booked my tickets. I just booked my flight to Melbourne and then remembered that Pentatonics were going to be in Melbourne and checked the dates, and of course it was the week I came, so bought a ticket. So I wasn't sitting with them and just sat and enjoyed what was a fantastic concert because Pentatonics were already amazing. I really watched all of their YouTube videos, seen all their music. So I was really excited that my first ever concert was my favourite band, and it was killer. I loved it. They did most of the songs that I love and new songs, and it was great. I'm real happy I went. So I'm a happy little chappy. I'm going to go to bed though because it is now 11:30. I am exhausted. I didn't sleep well last night and I got up early for orientation. So I'm going to go to sleep. No alarm set for tomorrow. We're just going to wake up whenever we wake up and close the blinds so that my housemates don't irritate me in the morning with the lights on. And yeah, we'll continue this vlog tomorrow. Good morning. It is 11:30. I am just waking up, but definitely needed to sleep in. I'm sick. That's what I'm telling myself. It is also 19 degrees, so it is cold. So today's plan is just to rest and relax and recover pretty much. Like if I feel up to it, I'll do some uni work. In fact, I hope I do some uni work today. But yeah, I'm pretty much just going to spend the whole day in bed, resting and recovering and trying not to be sick because I can't be sick come Monday because I don't want to be sick for my first week of uni. Also, no one likes being sick for long anyway, so that's the plan today. If I do anything, I'll vlog it. Otherwise, I'll probably just see you tomorrow. So it is now Saturday. It's about 12:30 at night. I just got home. This morning I went out into town and I met with Galvin and Michelle and their friend Doris, and we actually jumped on a tour bus and we headed out to Phillip Island, which is about 2 hours away driving. So it was a whole tour thing. First stop was at a koala wildlife park, and we went in there and got to pat some kangaroos and see all the wildlife, and we actually had lunch there, and that was really lovely. And then we jumped back on the bus and headed out to Phillip Island. We stopped at a couple of beaches and little like touristy scenery spots along the way. Yeah, and then we sort of just milled around Phillip Island for a little bit. We went and saw where some of the penguins' burrows are, and then about 8:30, 8:45 we actually headed down to the beach and we got to watch the penguin parade, which is so cool. So essentially the penguin parade is every night the penguins that have been out in the water fishing or whatever come back into shore to nest and burrow, and some are sort of in their, I guess, like hibernating phase, because it's molting season for penguins, so they're coming up and they're fattening up a little bit so they can stay in their burrows for a couple of weeks and molt all their old feathers and grow through their new feathers. So that was really cool. We are not allowed to film that, which is understandable because flashes and things like that scare the penguins, and it's dark so you can't actually see anything without the flash. So yeah, not allowed to film anything, which is totally understandable. But it was a really, really cool experience just to, you know, watch the penguins
and sort of where all the designated walkways are, they're actually raised up off the land. So the penguins are like scurrying underneath the walkways, as you know, underneath us, and then coming out the other side and heading off to their little burrows. And it's kind of a little bit like party time, so a few of them had already been sort of hibernating because it's molting season, and also a few like young'uns were still up in the burrows waiting for mum and dad to come back. So it was really cool just to sort of see the penguins going about doing their thing. And then, you know, I guess they were sort of like playing with each other and just, you know, doing the little penguin things. It was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm going to go to bed now because it is really, really late. Tomorrow is Sunday. I don't think I have too many plans for tomorrow. I think I'm just going to try and do some of that uni work I need to get done and get ready for my first day, which is on Monday. So thanks for following along my moving to Melbourne adventure. I now live in Melbourne and it's still a bit weird to me and I'm still not ready for it, but it is what it is. I'm excited. This is going to be a fun journey, a fun adventure. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like, comment and subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more to get notified when I upload. And I will catch you all in my next vlog.